Why do women sometimes seem uninterested in good men? It's a question that raises eyebrows, stirs up debates, and leaves many good-hearted guys scratching their heads. After all, if you're polite, respectful, caring, and dependable, what more could a person ask for? Yet you might find yourself wondering why, despite all your qualities, you just don't seem to get the romantic attention you deserve. First things first, let's redefine what good really means. When we say good men, we're not just talking about the ones who open doors, send thoughtful texts, and make an effort to communicate well. We're talking about the kind of guy who's respectful, emotionally intelligent, supportive, and genuinely kind-hearted. These are the men who would never ghost you, who respect your boundaries, and who treat you with the care and attention you deserve. So why doesn't this always spark the interest women might feel for someone else? Attraction is an incredibly complex thing, and it's rarely as simple as just being a nice person. The truth is that women, just like men, have various layers of desires, wants, and needs, and these evolve over time. The feelings that women may experience with a good man are often nuanced, and here's where it gets tricky. Let's break down some of the most important reasons why women may not feel an immediate or lasting attraction to a good guy. One of the first reasons could be predictability. Imagine this. You've just met someone who's polite, supportive, and always considerate. You feel secure and comfortable with him, but at some point, that very predictability can lead to the relationship feeling, well, a bit boring. You see, human beings are wired to seek excitement, adventure, and a bit of unpredictability. Sometimes women are drawn to the feeling of not knowing what's going to happen next. That spark, the element of surprise, is what often fuels attraction. Unfortunately, a good guy who always does what's expected, who never rocks the boat, can feel like the opposite of what many women are looking for in the early stages of dating. But don't take it personally. It's not that women don't appreciate a good, stable man. It's just that at certain points in their lives, they crave a little more emotional intensity. It's that chase, that feeling of butterflies in the stomach, and the unpredictability that comes with being with someone who isn't entirely dependable. Sure, this can cause stress or even heartbreak in some cases, but let's be honest, that rush of emotions can be addictive. So, the good guy, who is predictable, might not seem like an emotional thrill ride, and that could put him in the background while someone else who offers more excitement takes center stage. But here's where things get interesting. Over time, as women mature or go through different phases in their lives, their perspective on relationships changes. What once felt too predictable or stable might start to feel like a breath of fresh air. They realize that what they truly need isn't chaos, but someone who shows up, listens, and values the relationship for what it is. So, don't be discouraged if you're finding yourself being passed over. Timing is everything in love. Another reason why women might pass on a good man has to do with emotional comfort. Women often have this deep-seated desire to be with someone who challenges them, someone they feel they can save or help. Whether it's through emotional growth or simply showing them how to love again, women can often feel drawn to relationships where there's potential for transformation. This is one of the reasons that bad boys, or those who have a certain edge, often get attention. It's not necessarily that women want to fix them. Sometimes it's about feeling needed, about the idea that their presence will make a significant difference in someone's life. The good guy doesn't always offer that same kind of challenge. He's already emotionally mature, self-aware, and stable. While these are undeniably positive qualities, they can also mean there's not much room for a woman to step in and make that kind of impact. For some women, that dynamic can feel less exciting, less transformative. They want to feel like they are part of someone's personal growth journey, and the good guy may already have his act together in a way that doesn't need fixing. Why is it that some women seem less interested in the nice guys? It can be a puzzling thought, right? You're kind, you're respectful, and you go out of your way to be there for her. But somehow, it just doesn't seem to make a lasting impression. So what gives? Is it that women really don't want good men, or is there something deeper at play? Today, I'm here to explain why the typical nice guy approach often misses the mark, what women are genuinely attracted to, and how you can be true to yourself while still being a high-value individual. First off, let's address a major misconception. Being nice isn't the problem. Women aren't avoiding kindness, empathy, or respect. The issue lies in the difference between being a nice guy and being a high-value man. Many well-intentioned men make the mistake of trying to please others, often to their own detriment. They might go out of their way to be agreeable, put aside their own needs and boundaries, all in an effort to gain approval. While this might seem noble, it can sometimes come across as weak or insecure, and unfortunately, that's not what most women are drawn to. A high-value man, on the other hand, embodies kindness but pairs it with confidence. He knows his worth, respects himself, and doesn't need constant validation from others to feel good about himself. The difference lies in the energy you project. People are naturally attracted to individuals who are authentic, those who don't seek approval at every turn. When you carry internal confidence, it not only makes you more attractive, but it shows that you respect yourself enough not to bend over backward just to be liked. Another factor women are drawn to is a man with strong boundaries. Women value men who stand firm in their beliefs and assert their needs. When you can clearly say no or express your own opinions without hesitation, it sends a message of confidence and self-respect. Many nice guys avoid conflict, fearing it might push a woman away, but in reality, that lack of assertiveness can appear as a lack of confidence. When you set clear boundaries, it shows that you have your own standards, and you're not willing to compromise on them, even for someone you like. This sense of strength is something that naturally attracts respect and trust. Additionally, emotional stability plays a key role in attraction. Sometimes nice guys can fall into the trap of being overly emotional or too available, sharing every thought and feeling too soon. While vulnerability and openness are important, it's also essential to maintain emotional strength and balance. Women are naturally drawn to someone who can handle challenges with grace and composure, without letting their emotions dictate their actions. A high-value man knows how to express his feelings when necessary, but isn't constantly seeking validation. Instead, he shows resilience and handles setbacks without letting them affect his overall demeanor or confidence. Moreover, there's a certain appeal and a bit of mystery. Women enjoy the intrigue that comes with not knowing everything about someone right away. When you're always available, always predictable, and sharing every little detail, the excitement of discovery can fade away. The element of mystery sparks curiosity, which can be incredibly attractive. By leaving some things unsaid and giving her space to wonder about you, you naturally increase your allure. It's like uncovering layers of a hidden treasure. Women love to learn more over time. And finally, the most important factor is staying true to your values without apology. Many nice guys try to fit into what they believe a woman wants, changing their preferences or opinions just to seem more compatible. They might hide their true selves or avoid showing their real interests in an attempt to gain approval. But here's the truth. Authenticity is what truly draws people in. A high-value man doesn't try to become someone he's not just to fit in. He stays true to his passions, hobbies, and beliefs, no matter how unconventional they might be. Women respect men who are proud of who they are, even if that means they're not for everyone. Being unapologetically yourself shows not just confidence, but also self-respect. To wrap things up, it's not that being a nice guy is the issue. Rather, it's about how you express that niceness. Women are drawn to men who respect themselves, who have clear boundaries, and who aren't constantly seeking validation. When you embody emotional strength, maintain a sense of mystery, and stay true to who you are, you naturally become someone worth pursuing. By focusing on being a high-value individual, you'll not only attract more attention, but you'll also foster deeper, more genuine connections. If this helped you understand the difference between being nice and being high-value, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on becoming the best version of yourself. Now let's talk about expectations. A lot of times, a good guy will come across as perfect or even too perfect. He's polite, thoughtful, respectful, and doesn't show any of the signs of drama or emotional instability that might accompany bad boys. While this sounds wonderful in theory, perfection can sometimes be a little overwhelming. Women, just like men, are human. And sometimes, the pressure of living up to the perfect image someone projects can make them pull away. They may feel inadequate or like they can't meet the expectations of someone who seems too good. On top of that, women might fear that they'll be judged if they don't live up to this idealized version of themselves when they're with someone who seems to have it all together. It can be difficult to just relax and be yourself when you feel like you're constantly under the microscope. And let's be honest, this pressure can make a woman feel like she has to be perfect herself to match the good guy's standards. When this happens, she might subconsciously push him away to avoid facing those fears. Let's not forget about self-sabotage. Sometimes women might not even be fully aware that they're doing this. If a woman has had her heart broken before or dealt with toxic relationships in the past, She may have developed an unconscious pattern of pushing away the good, stable people in her life. This behavior often stems from fear. Fear that being too happy, too loved, or too supported might lead to disappointment. She might reject a good guy simply because deep down she's afraid of getting hurt again. In these cases, the good guy represents safety, and safety can sometimes feel too comfortable, making the woman long for the chaos that she's used to. And let's face it, chemistry plays a big role in attraction. Sure, a good man may treat a woman with kindness and respect, but if there's no physical or emotional spark, that connection may not feel deep enough to pursue a relationship. It's an uncomfortable truth, but sometimes, despite all the positive qualities a person has, they just don't make that emotional connection that creates real desire. And it's not that the good man isn't worthy of love, it's just that, for whatever reason, the chemistry doesn't align in that moment. The reality is that women are often looking for someone who matches their energy. That can mean someone who is on the same wavelength emotionally, intellectually, and even spiritually. If a good guy is emotionally available and stable, but the woman is in a phase of life where she craves unpredictability or emotional intensity, she might find herself more attracted to someone who reflects those needs. The good guy might not be able to offer the kind of emotional experience she's looking for at that point in time, even if he checks all the boxes. So, how do we wrap this all up? The reality is that the question of why women might not seem to like good men is layered and complicated. It's about timing, expectations, emotional needs, and the intricate dance of human attraction. In the early stages of life, some women may gravitate toward more dynamic, chaotic relationships, only to find that what they really need in the long run is stability, emotional maturity, and someone who can be a true partner. Good men, don't be discouraged. Your worth is undeniable. The right person will come along, someone who appreciates your consistency, kindness, and support. Relationships are about timing and mutual connection, not just about fitting a checklist. If you're the good guy, your time will come. And in the meantime, remember, being a genuinely good person is one of the most valuable qualities you can have. While we've touched on some of the more obvious reasons like predictability, emotional comfort, and self-sabotage, there are many more factors at play that shape romantic connections and attraction. The journey of understanding why women may not always be interested in a good man is ongoing, and it sheds light on the intricate dynamics of relationships. One often overlooked aspect is confidence and assertiveness. While being kind and respectful is incredibly important, many women find themselves drawn to men who display a level of assertiveness or confidence that goes beyond just being polite. Good men are often so considerate and respectful of boundaries that they might hesitate to make bold moves or assert themselves in a way that sparks attraction. Women are frequently drawn to men who are confident enough to take risks or be assertive in their intentions, especially in romantic contexts. The good guy might be waiting for the right moment to show his interest, but in the meantime, women might interpret his hesitance as a lack of passion or drive, and they may turn to someone who can take the lead. Another factor to consider is emotional availability. While being emotionally stable and mature is a great quality, there are times when women crave a deeper emotional connection, which they might not always find in someone who seems too well-adjusted. Women who have experienced their share of emotional roller coasters or deep emotional turmoil might find themselves more attracted to men who are less emotionally available, perhaps because the thrill of chasing someone who is a bit harder to reach feels more exciting. The good guy who is open, stable, and communicative might lack the sense of mystery that can fuel intense attraction. The good guy's emotional availability, in a way, can make him seem less enigmatic and therefore less alluring in the early stages of dating. Life stage also plays a huge role. Where a woman is in her life, whether she's just starting out in her career, going through personal growth, or recovering from a difficult breakup, can heavily influence her attraction to different types of men. In her younger years, a woman might be looking for excitement and passion, not necessarily stability. The good man might appear too serious, too responsible, or too predictable for someone in the throes of self-discovery or change. As women grow older and more settled in their lives, their desires tend to shift toward finding a partner who offers security and reliability. But in their earlier years, the good guy may seem less appealing compared to someone who brings emotional turmoil and unpredictability. There's also a significant difference between chemistry and compatibility. Chemistry is that electric magnetic pull that happens almost instantly, but it's often fleeting and may not always be based on solid compatibility. Compatibility, on the other hand, is the foundation for a lasting relationship. Women who are more focused on the short-term excitement or who mistake chemistry for compatibility might overlook the good man, thinking that the spark isn't there. But as many women later realize, chemistry doesn't always equate to long-term happiness. Eventually, a stable, kind, and good man might prove to be the person who offers true compatibility, someone with whom they can build a future. But it may take time for them to come to that realization. The role of past experiences cannot be ignored. If a woman has had a series of toxic relationships or has been hurt by someone she thought was good, she might become jaded or hesitant to open up to another good man. It's not uncommon for women to hold on to the idea that relationships that seem too easy or too perfect might eventually lead to disappointment. This belief can lead to a subconscious resistance to a man who embodies all the qualities they desire, simply because they fear being let down again. In these cases, the woman's emotional baggage can overshadow her ability to fully recognize the worth of a good man. Also, there's the notion of emotional intensity versus emotional security. While many women appreciate emotional security, there are others who are drawn to emotional intensity. This is particularly true for women who have grown up in environments that were emotionally charged or unpredictable. For these women, the steady, consistent care of a good man might feel too tame or too unexciting. They might seek out someone who challenges their emotions, even if it means facing turmoil. In their minds, passion often comes with a bit of emotional chaos, and they might feel that the stability a good man offers doesn't allow for the level of emotional highs and lows they crave. The fear of losing freedom is another reason why women might reject a good man. A healthy, committed relationship with a dependable partner often requires compromises, responsibilities, and sacrifices. For some women, especially those who value their independence, this can feel restrictive. They may fear that committing to a good man means giving up their autonomy, freedom to explore other possibilities, or to live life on their own terms. This fear can lead them to resist settling down with someone who might feel like the perfect match, simply because it involves a level of commitment they're not ready for. The concept of social pressure can also influence a woman's decisions. In a world that values certain types of relationships, there may be external influences or peer expectations that shape her perceptions of love and romance. If women feel pressure to be in relationships that seem more intense or exciting because of the way their friends or society view them, they may feel hesitant to embrace a more grounded and stable relationship with a good man. In some social circles, a good guy might even be seen as less desirable than someone who represents a sense of rebellion, adventure, or risk. This can create a sense of conflict within the woman, causing her to overlook the good guy in favor of someone who might seem more attractive based on external factors. Another crucial aspect is self-worth. Some women might not feel that they deserve the love and stability a good man can provide. This is often rooted in insecurities or past experiences where they felt unworthy of a healthy, loving relationship. They may sabotage potential relationships with good men because they don't believe they deserve to be treated well. This behavior is often subconscious, and the woman might not even realize that she is pushing away someone who could offer her everything she needs. It's a complex dynamic that involves deep self-reflection and healing. Lastly, women are often attracted to men who challenge them. In relationships, the dynamic of chasing and being chased can fuel a lot of passion and excitement. If a woman feels that a man is too available or always puts her needs first, she might begin to take him for granted. The good guy's unwavering support and dependability might not feel like a challenge. Women sometimes seek out men who provide an emotional puzzle to solve, or a relationship that feels like a game, where there's a constant push and pull. The good guy, while stable, can sometimes seem too easy to get, which might make him less appealing in the eyes of someone seeking more emotional complexity. At the end of the day, the real reason why women might not always gravitate toward good men is that human attraction is more than just about being nice or doing the right thing. It's about timing, emotional connection, compatibility, and the unique qualities that spark desire. There is no single formula for why one person might be attracted to someone over another. But as time passes, many women come to realize that the qualities they once overlooked in a good guy are exactly the ones they need to build a strong, lasting relationship. It's not that the good guy is any less worthy. It's simply that attraction is a journey that evolves over time. And in the end, it's the deep, lasting connection that will outshine the temporary thrill.